We're live in full effect, baby. It's Sunday. I gotta go help my son real quick. He wants to watch me live, so I'm gonna go turn it on the TV in the bedroom. I'll be right back. I gotta figure out how to do this for him. Give me a minute, bear with me. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back. Yeah! Hey Judah! How you doing, Judah? Gotta say hi to my son and my wife, my queen, my love. How are you doing? Howdy God, that's a mighty good coup pack. Alright, let me turn the music down. Music's probably a little loud, but there we go. We'll drop the music down just a hair. How's everybody doing? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little, I'm a little tired. I'm a little sore. I was digging some Arizona. I was digging some Arizona dirt there for a while. And I got a video coming out that's dropping I probably won't get it done tonight, so I'll probably drop tomorrow. But it's a video about, we had a leak. We had an issue. We had an issue in the front yard, and it's costing us a lot of money, but also it was a big pain in the butt. And I don't like wasting water and wasting, especially because I had an opportunity to go do something really awesome for a nonprofit, and being able to go do that for the nonprofit and see how vital water plays a role in the desert and in the ecosystem that we have here. And as we as individuals, human beings, start encroaching on the land of the 200 something species that reside here in the state of Arizona, we are taking some of those resources. So it's anyway, I got a cool video coming out, probably dropping it tomorrow. I'm trying to get it knocked out. I probably won't have it done tonight, so I'll drop it tomorrow. But we're live. What's up? What's up, Joseph? How you doing, brother? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for popping on. I appreciate you. And how's Luca doing, man? Joseph, B. I always mess up his name on his YouTube channel. It's Beham Baradas. Anyway, his name is Joseph. He's an amazing dude. We try to like race to 1,000 subscribers, and he kicked my butt, and it's it's awesome. But I'm super excited for him. He just had a baby boy. His name's Luca. So he's he's a good dude, and I'm so stoked, that he reached 1,000 subscribers, and I'm glad he's doing good, man. So shout out to Joseph and the fam and baby Luca. Shout out. I have my son, Joseph. I have my son watching my live in the bedroom. But anyway, I got a cool little setup here because, like we do every Sunday, we go over YouTube analytics. I take you guys along into the back end of my YouTube channel just to see how things are progressing. I don't do anything with the analytics. I just like geeking out and looking at them. But I have a little bit of a setup. So we got this cam, which is my talking head cam. I have this behind the scenes BTS cam, so you can see all the work of what it takes to get this shot right here for the setup. And then I have, this is gonna do like an Inception thing, but I have my MacBook. So yeah, that's the gist of the setup. So here we are, and I want to share with you guys before we get into the YouTube analytics. So I got the new iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I've been trying to utilize it a lot more for just some run and gun style filming that I'm doing, because one of the aspects of shooting on the iPhone 16 is it has log now. So I'm able to actually play around with the colors. My hair is jacked up. I got in the shower and then now my hair is just doing its own thing. Anyway, and so yeah, I'm shooting on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It does shoot in log, which is really awesome. So now I can actually grade the footage to match all my other cams that I utilize. But one of the things with having this phone is I was run out of, because you're shooting ProRes RAW, you're shooting in log, I was running out of space quite easily on this phone when I'm sitting here needing it to go run around and film some stuff. So I figured out like you can actually record to an external SSD, which is freaking awesome. So I was like, oh, let me I have this setup, maybe it'll work for this. So what I've done is I kind of rigged this phone up. So I got it on a little selfie stick thing right here. But I have this thing, which is a small rig cage that I utilized for my Pocket 6K when I had one of those Blackmagic Pocket 6K cams. This thing was to hold one of these SSDs. So that thing's solid, it's in there. It's not coming out. The cord's in there, it's not coming out. You can lock them down, which is really cool. And then I have it, I don't have the cleanest cord set up for it just yet, but more to come on that. I'm gonna probably get a shorter cord so that I don't have this big gangly long orange cord. So, and thanks, I appreciate you, Joseph. I know I'm gonna get there, man. I'm excited, dude. And yeah, so 1K. I couldn't even. Yeah, what Joseph's talking about there in the chat is I have a goal to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2025. That's the goal, and I'm chugging along trying to get there, and hopefully I can get there. And it's been a fun process. I've been doing YouTube since 2017, 2018. It's been a fun ride, and I haven't really. I don't YouTube the way that people should YouTube to like grow their channel, but I have fun doing it. It's creative outlet for me. It's like digitally journaling, and I'm like, I can look back at these moments and just be excited to see where I was at that moment in life. And so yeah, this has been a lot of fun. It's going to continue to be a lot of fun, but yeah, anyway, back to the iPhone. So I have this set up. So now I'm able to record straight to the external SSD. And as you can see, I'm shooting in log right now. So there I am in log, and as you can see up top here, as you can see up top there, it tells you how much time I have left to record. And it's like 3 hours, it's like 313 minutes. So it's a lot. It's a lot because this is a 2 terabyte external drive. So yeah, having this set up, that's like a crazy picture. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. So now I'm going to utilize this a lot more because I have more record time, and I can just hook this on here, just do some more run and gun style filming, maybe, you know, wear a lab mic so I have good audio as well. And yeah, it's a fun little setup. I used it quite a bit for, you'll see a lot of the footage I shot on my next video that I'm dropping. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot more of this stuff because it looks good, and and I got it to where I can utilize it a lot more. Shooting in log and ProRes RAW log. Yeah, 315 minutes. That's how long of record time I have, which is a lot of fun. I'm sorry for those that aren't camera people. I'm nerding out on this stuff. You guys are probably like, what the hell is he talking? I'm just geeking out on this capability that I'm able to record to an external SSD from my iPhone Pro 16 Max, so which is giving me a lot more bandwidth. Yeah, bandwidth. So, all right, what else do I got to talk about? Yeah, let's talk about utility bills. We live in the great state of Arizona. It's hot here right now, so we got our AC pumping. You know, it's reaching close to 110 degrees now, and it's hot. And so, and then we keep things on the regular. We keep, you know, our plants watered, our lawn watered. We have a backyard, so we got, you know, keeping the plants watered. And then not only that, we got the front yard plants. So we got an irrigation system. We utilize this app called Beehive, which is a really, really phenomenal app to keep track of our irrigation and watering. It's a fun tool. I love it. It's user friendly and it works great. And so switching up the cam angles, shooting a little BTS right now. That camera, I gotta go dial that down. It's a little hot. Dial this down. Dialing it down. There we go. That's a little better. You can still see it's kind of still light outside, which is kind of nice. You know, the sun's staying up a little bit longer, which is a lot of fun too. Gonna say hi to Judah one more time. Hey Judah, what's up, dude? Hopefully you're still watching. He's in the bedroom watching the live. He helped me kind of set everything up, which I'm super stoked. He's a good helper. Judah's a phenomenal helper. He likes helping me out. He definitely likes setting things up, and he just has a lot of fun doing it. So shout out to my son Judah. You're awesome, buddy. I love you. And yeah, so utility bills. So we have the Beehive app, keeping track of the monitoring our irrigation stuff. And this past billing cycle, you know, I open up our utility bill for, you know, our water and stuff like that, and it was close to $600. And I'm like, what the heck? It's like, oh my God, what is going on? This is outrageous. Like, I'm freaking out, you know. It's like, why is our bill so dang high? And it's like, I know we're watering a little bit more in the summertime, and I was talking to my wife about it. She's like, we're watering the same as we have the last several years, so nothing's really changed there. She goes, we probably got a leak. And you know what? I started doing some investigation, turned into a little Sherlock Holmesy, and started doing some investigating, walking around, seeing if I can see anything. But I couldn't. And you're going to hear this story if you watch my video, so I'm kind of repeating myself, but I'm going to go a little bit longer because on lives, I feel like I can ramble more, and it's okay. But let me go back to the other cam. All right. So here I am, turning into Sherlock Holmes, going to investigate why our water bill is so freaking high. We have Toto toilets, so we got new toilets, and they're not running. And washer machine's good, our dishwasher, everything's fine. Nothing seems to be leaking. I go outside, I check the yard, I'm checking all the irrigation, I'm checking the pool, maybe it's a pool leak or something. Yeah, everything is tip top. Everything's running good. And I'm like, I don't understand what is going on. Unless it's a hidden leak somewhere that makes me nervous. And I'm like, oh boy. Well, come to find out, here in Arizona, when water gets released from your irrigation, your water, it dries up instantly. Like, it doesn't wait around. It dries up, and then it leaves no evidence that there is an issue because it's 115 degrees outside. So that makes sense. But what happened was we water on the summer cycle on our Beehive app twice a day. Early in the morning, late at night is when we're watering. And so my meeting went a little bit longer on Thursday. I attend Celebrate Recovery. So I come home from my meeting, and then the watering app comes on saying, hey, your irrigation's watering. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go out and see how things are outside when it's watering. And wouldn't you know, I have Niagara Falls flying out by this tree in our front yard of this giant, geyser of water that's coming up out of the ground. And I'm like, holy cow. Yes, it's been that way for a month, doing it twice a day. But the problem is when the irrigation shuts off, which is a good thing, it's not like our main water line, it's still flooded. It flooded our entire yard, and then it would dry up by the morning time. So I had no idea that was happening because everything dries so quickly here. It evaporates very fast. So I didn't know. I didn't know that was the deal. Our neighbor knew because he was like, oh, you got that leak fixed. And I'm like, what? You knew about this? It's like, man, you could have let a brother know, man. Like, he's like, yeah. I saw it when I was running one day, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, yeah, but I had to dig up the pipe and try to locate the actual where the leak was. It was somewhere in the vicinity of the tree, and I'm digging it up. And then Arizona dirt is super hard. It's not easy stuff to dig up. So it took me a minute to dig up the dirt and to actually locate where the actual crack was in the pipe. And what happened was the tree, that's kind of a pain in the butt tree, has roots, and those roots kind of grew down, pushed on top of the pipe, and then snapped it, and then yep. And it's been that way for quite some time. So we were losing a lot of water when we were doing our irrigation. But anyway, that's why I have almost a $600 utility bill, which is nuts. But yeah, I got it fixed. And, I'm not a guy that has those skills where I can work on things. I'm not handsy. I don't have that mind. I don't have that ability to look at something and be like, I think I can fix that. I kind of suck in that department a little bit. But I come from a generation of plumber pipe fitters because my dad's a plumber pipe fitter. My grandfather was, my uncles are. So it's in the genes, but I just didn't inherit that, that construction, buildy, handsy type, whatever you would call that. However, there is a secret to my success. And that secret of why I was able to fix that pipe is because of the beard. This beard has given me magical powers. I don't know what to say about it other than the fact is I can do things that I've never been able to do before because of the beard. The beard has given me magical powers, you know, kind of like when a mom has a baby and she's get these superhuman abilities where she can stay up late, take care of the baby, then take care of the house, and then not even act like she's tired. She's doing her thing, and it's just like superhuman strength. That's kind of what this beard is doing for me. And I was able to fix that pipe with no problem. Well, I did run into a lot of problems, but you know that analogy of measure twice, cut once? Yeah, I kind of threw that out the window. I was cut twice, measure nothing, and I ran into a whole slew of problems with not having enough pipe to put a coupling on, and yeah, you'll see the video. It's coming out tomorrow. I'm kind of rambling now, but just wanted to give you a quick overview of what I've been doing this past weekend. Just taking care of, you know, the kids, doing dad duty, and then on top of that, you know, cleaning the house and then fixing some leaky pipe. So, and it was fun. It was a fun little learning process. I had a couple friends reach out and said they're willing to come help me, but I told them I kind of wanted to venture on this myself, get my hands dirty and learn something in the process. And but shout out to my buddy Zach, who actually works for a big landscaping company here in Arizona, and then shout out to my sponsor Eric, who gave me, you know, the encouragement to try it myself, get my hands dirty, and then gave me a list of supplies I should probably get at Home Depot. So it worked out good. Yeah, the Samson beard, Joe, that's right. It's giving me magical powers, man. It's awesome. My wife, she does not buy it. She tells me every day that she sees me. She gives me not only the dirtiest look in the world, but then also like, cut the beard. She's constantly yelling at me, and I'm trying to explain to her, like, listen here, it's giving me magical powers. I can't get rid of it. I'm on to something now. And it's like, the respect I get with it, and, you know, the manly things I can do around here, it's because of the beard. Yeah, I like to think so, but yeah. All right. Well, I think I've rambled enough. We can go ahead and dive into some analytics. Again, I got a little bit of a setup. I got my BTS cam here, and then I got my MacBook over here, and we'll just minimize this, and then we'll start diving into the numbers. I'll open up another YouTube, ChatGPT, file, new window. We'll go into YouTube. We'll blow this bad boy. Oh, I'll go picture in picture so you're able to see me. All right, there I am. All right, we'll go ahead and blow this up, full screen it. And now I'm gonna go into YouTube Studio. I don't know if Judah's still watching me. What's up, buddy? What's up, Judah? I wonder if he's still watching me. All right, and then we'll go into analytics. Here we go. This is what the channel's done in the last 28 days. I like to do a comparison of the last 6 or 7 days. So I'll do a custom view, and then I'll bring it basically here to there, hit apply. Man, here we are. This is what the channel's done in the last 7 days. I've gotten 6,000 views, 36.5 watch hours, and 9 new subscribers. We're on our way to that 1,000, baby. Yeah. So awesome that 9 new people subscribed to the channel, which is so dope. And then, I call this the top 3 for me. The top 3 are views, watch hours, and then subscribers. And then what I like to do is compare it to the previous week, just to kind of have a little benchmark of seeing how the channel's progressing week by week. But for those that don't know or are new or just tuning in, I do this every Sunday. I try to go live and share with you just kind of what's been going on, connect. This is like a community of people who like to hang out and, ask me anything. Just drop it in the comments. I'll be, able to share whatever thoughts you have. If it's work related, not work related, we can dive into anything that you want to talk about within reason, respectfully. But on top of that, I also dive into the back end of my YouTube and share the wealth, share how the channel is doing. I want to continue to do this throughout the life of me doing YouTube. That this will always be a thing. What would be really exciting is if I'm able to monetize and start growing revenue from this channel, which is that's not the goal, but it is something to aspire to. I would say if it does happen, those would be fun things to look at if that's the case. So, but yeah, all right. Now let's compare it to the previous week, shall we? So I go into advanced mode up here. And then within there, I go add comparison, doop, and then period over period, hit add. There we go. So as you can see, the blue is this week and the previous week is purple. So this is awesome. I got 6,000 views this week and 4,000 views the previous week. That is spectacular. Now I want to go into watch time. That's the other one I like to look at. That was views. Now I'm in watch time. So here we are. This week I got 36 hours of watch time, and then the previous week I got 35. So that's cool. A little uptick there too. And then now subscribers. Boom. All right. 9 and 9, man. 9 last week and 9 this week. That's super awesome, man. I'm awesome that we got 9 new subscribers, that's so cool. And then I think that's it. I don't look at anything else. I don't know what else. I don't know if anybody else has something that would be fun to look at, but all the other stuff I don't really know what that is or will look at. But yeah, just drop it in the comments if you want to look at anything else. What I like to do now is geek out on I'll get out of comparison mode. And then what I'll do now is go geography type stuff. I'll go, let's go to geography. So this is a fun one to look at. I kind of geek out on this one. It's 1,500 views from the United States. The second top spot is India. We got people from India watching the content. Indonesia, and then United Kingdom, which is awesome. Then Canada, Australia, Germany, the Netherlands, on down the list. We got anything unique. All these seem pretty cool. Bangladesh, Argentina, so cool. Sweden, Algeria, Yemen, Pakistan, Turkey, South Africa, Philippines. Worldwide, baby, worldwide. Worldwide enterprise. All right, that is freaking awesome. All right, what else do I like to look at? I like to look at viewers' age. So here we are. We got 25 to 34-year-olds with the biggest chunk of the pie. And then it looks like 35 to 44, then 18 to 24, then 45 to 54, which is my age group, and then 55 to 64. So that's who's all tuning in, man. It's super cool. And then the other one I like to look at is gender. Here we are. We got 79% male and then 20% female. I always say if I was probably had an accent and was probably better looking, I'd probably get more female viewers than males, but you never know. That's just a stereotype, but maybe if my beard was longer, that would be the case, because we know people love the beard. And then besides my wife does not love the beard. All right, and then Here we go. Device type, mobile phone. Now, I don't ever see that not being the case, so I don't know why I keep looking at it. We got mobile phone. And then, so operating system. Last week, Apple took the top spot. The iOS devices took the top. Beat out Android. What is it going to be this week? Yeah. And the winner is, here we go. Android, dang, whoa, by a lot. Dang, it's not even close. Android killed it. Man, my Android users, they got a little offended last week when iOS took the top spot, and they came back with a vengeance. So that is awesome. And then let's see. Let's go into what are some of the top contents for this period. So we got rambling, caffeine, drop your favorite drink to win. Oh, I did that. I owe somebody a coffee, and I've asked the person to message me who won, so I will send that individual a coffee. And there's 2,000 of you that viewed that video, and then 3-step plan on how to stop rambling. That one took 1,200, and then Christmas light. This Christmas lights one, man, is. Let's see where that video is. Let's just take a look at where that thing is right now. As far as 23,000 views, man, that is so cool. For me, who's a small channel, and these are all small channel vibes. This one video got me 23,000 views, 28 subscribers from it, and 183 watch hours. Like, that's just phenomenal. And in the last, every day it's getting like 2 to 3 views, which is pretty cool. So, alright, here we go. Another videos. We got 163 views on my secret weapon for filming construction sites. So these are all the top videos that are performing during this period on why I got 6,000 views this week. So, yay! Well, there we are. That's all I got. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for being here, man. You guys are freaking awesome. Hop back over here, take off picture in picture. Yeah, I greatly appreciate you guys, man. No joke. Like, you guys are amazing. I love doing this. I love creating. I love hanging out with you guys. Oh, what's my most watched video? That one, Christmas lights and turkey bites, Joe. I don't know when you left that comment, so I apologize. I got to figure out a way to monitor chat comments in here. I'm not very good at multitasking, so I don't know when you left that, but Joe, I think my most viewed video is that Christmas lights turkey bites. I gotten 23,000 views on that thing. I don't know what my most viewed short is. I'll have to research that, but for sure maybe we can take a look, Joe. We can go in here and kind of see. Let's go back to here. And then I can go back into YouTube, new window. Oops, don't want to go to Apple. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go into YouTube Studio Analytics. I don't know how to figure out what is my top. Okay, let's see. Content. Shorts. Overall. Is this top shorts? Oh, so my top short is this 21K one. Rambling. Is that just for the period or overall? So it looks like this one is my top short. This rambling caffeine, drop your favorite drink to win. That one has 2,000 views. So that is my most well-performing short, I would say. So that's awesome. And then the turkey bite video, turkey bites vlog. highlights, that's like gotten 23,000 views, that's just so crazy to me. It just blows me away, but it's cool. I am, for whatever reason, that video, I thought it was just like I don't know. That video is just me rambling about my gear that I have, that I utilize, and it was this monopod, and I talked about the cam, and I talked about my phone. It was just very quick. Maybe that's why it's doing so well, is because I didn't ramble in that one as much as I ramble now in my other videos. So it was like really direct and to the point, just me showcasing the gear and some, setting up for Christmas and stuff like that. So it's I don't know why that video is doing so well, but it is, and it's continuously keep climbing up there. But I don't mind. It's awesome. I wish more of my videos would do that. They are. Some of my other older videos are starting to get traction, which I think is super cool. So yeah. All right, here we go. What else do I have going on? That's it, guys. I don't think I have anything else. We'll probably go out jamming some music. Let's see where we are on the music thing. Yeah, we'll just go out jamming some music, and I'm grateful for you guys being here. And that's it, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Joe, Joseph, you guys are awesome, man. And everybody that tunes in, subscribes, if you're a new subscriber, thank you for coming along with me on this journey. So, with that being said, we will see you guys on the next one.